I just went live on my #1 channel, YouTube. Now kind of feel very subdued, very strong attack on me. One day it worked out, now they again attack me. Um, I try Sir Peter Russell's meditation, withdrawing my focus and the mind. And today I see that I want to do the same thing, but the flashes of light, movement in my mind coming. I don't know how they send this to the mind. Maybe I should do, I have done distance mind control research, reading, Google search, or search engine. So I'm going crazy, like I'm really very restless. So I have to sit and not withdraw my mind, but to let them hit me, because I cannot fight this alone. I tried taking help from Indian gurus, mantras. They are at it. And when I get a little strong, I say I'm not going to leave them. Because what they are doing, how they toyed with my life, and how they are toying with my life, right? I cannot properly say this. And since years, I'm coming here to see now where I live. Zahra Jawad, Truth Seeker. Oops, no, 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 no. Yeah, that was the one I'm live here. Where am I now? I don't see myself live. This problem here, only 86. So I say very, very thankful. Oh, here I am. I'm extremely thankful that you joined me. This made me come live here about my case. I don't have to at least record the videos and upload them on both my channels, but one channel suffering. So if you would now maybe I tell there, I forget that you join this one channel, so I come live on one channel. So other channel subscribers not to suffer if they want to hear this, which probably if you have the heart to hear. So I do Sir Peter Russell's. Sorry, my energy leaving me. If I see Mr. Russell, Sir Russell, better. Meditation. And now the moving my mind, something in my mind flashes like transition. So I going insane here. I need to know how I make tea, how I put what happened. Very, very disturbing, distressful. And when they keep, I try to help people and myself. Sometimes I get a break from this, become very positive. So sorry, my accent changing now. So please, someone reach out, but do it in a very, not in, they're hitting, oh my God, this wickedness is too much. So I suspect Professor Moyes, because he also have powers, like, in Karachi, I find out astral and whatnot. powers, but he not help me. What happened? My therapist, I tell my therapist that since this therapy for 6 years not helping, I take off to, I find the yogi in Karachi, 1987, 88. All right, I go there. Then later on, I find out when I in London, she also go to this yogi, and she become a Reiki master. So that's around 1996. I hardly go to her, but once in a blue moon I go, and I find out that she now going to this Professor Moez. And what happened is after she become Reiki master, and after she do distance now without even the picture. First she take my picture, then she not take my picture. She say now I can do it because I'm a Reiki master now, learned from Professor Moyes. What happened is later on when I go to her and she send me to another man for a prayer and all the spiritual help. She knows someone because her grandfather, she tell me, or some person also, you know, had some problems. They say this not a therapy working. This a spiritual, rohani problem, as we call it in Urdu. So she sent someone to this man, a Sunni, but with a lot of power, prayer, and a saintly person to heal us. What happened? She got a brain tumor. When once in a blue moon I go back to her, find out that she get a brain tumor. She was driving a car. She bump into, crash into the tree with a car. Thank God at that time they have mobile. Her family find her or something, right? So I suspect Professor Moyes too, not helping but doing some hanky-panky stuff. He fraud. Some people tell me in Pakistan that he charging, taking people to hotels to do this yoga, not any other thing. He not that way, but he is a fraud and working in a fraudulent way, like charging lot of money and all this, right? 10,000, 3,000. Now it is like having this in hotels, five-star hotels in Karachi, Sheraton, Pearl Continental. So some people, I find out that they tell me he fraud, but no action against him being taken. And what he said to me, like he play with my mind. You see all this negative. He tell me later on that this negative, your mind. Now what? In Pakistan, my mind negative. That's why Pakistan like this. Your mind negative. You negative. You understand? Don't blame it on people suffering. Callous nonsense. He also very angry. You've seen him? Like people send me too much whatnot questions unnecessary on my what account here. Really, he come on Facebook. He also very angry person. So, and they blame Hindus. He called them ugly because they wear gold. And our Hazur say that gold for men not good. That's why they the Indian ugly people. Like that he say. I hear him on Facebook coming live. He want to monopolize in Pakistan, excuse me, In Pakistan, he want to monopolize. Oh my God. So we have left, right, and center corrupted people in Pakistan, and they blame others for negative thoughts. You don't know where this negative thought coming. I'm not the author of this negative thought. Oh, so now I have some bleeding going on. God knows what going on. Maybe cancer. I look very pale. Hair falling, bald, becoming. Maybe I should go to now. Even I say if they give me skin something, what you call it, I go to. Because yes, one person have a Pakistani, my mother's friend, Sayyid Zinat's son. He have an argument here with my father's eldest brother. He get a skin cancer. Oh, sorry, no, some skin disease, very contagious. He gone back to Pakistan, poor man. And in Pakistan, you know, his family just keep him in one room, take care of him, maybe even go to doctor for Murray Adelaide Leprosy Center for his ilaj, but he's not getting well. Once they put this family, evil family. Yeah, even some leprosy patients, Dr. For um, late, Allah, I don't call her late, such people not to die for me. But if you think this is rude, please keep it to yourself. But once my father family do some hanky panky, like my grandmother did it on my mother, me, we not get well. We get worse and worse and worse like anything. There's no example. We are one of a kind, med. And so now today they attack me again. I'm unable to withdraw. I'm having a breakdown. So please, I want to make this channel my main channel, but the most subscribers are on Zahra Jawad X Shia Truth Seeker 1. What can I do? Anyhow, I will try my best. And the please cooperate, understanding hearts, and my case, what I say, my case. This a case, criminal case. We've got to catch these people. And they say they're not leaving me. I say I'm not leaving you. But, Anita writes a page if you go to. Be like mosquitoes. If they are like terrorists coming after me, psychic terrorists for the since the time I was born, really. My mother say I tortured by this family. I say why I born in this family. Um, they are extremely wicked people, extremely wicked. And they have all that money, billionaires, millionaires. Although they are very greedy, they are misers, they will not give too much to others now. Even if the grandchildren born, the children have work and everything, they want to give money, keep money for the grandchildren. Very, very misers. I not know how they do this. Take some money, maybe give some. If you send 1,000 dirhams to Pakistan, how much it come to? So they bribing Pakistani to do bad things to us here. Now I in Dubai. So little bit I'm at the rest that okay, maybe they will what not rape me here because I call the police. Right? They give me rape scare. They give me burn scare. God knows what a scare they give me. Oh, and my principal being raped, scare, and voices coming. What this? I do research, distance mind control. And I find that something like this, they can keep you controlled. And it's not your mind. I read about distance mind control when I was in Karachi. So it's very, very heavy for me, very maddening. Only I'm here, I guess. And if anyone join me, I'm much grateful. Please take action, but without me knowing. Be careful. No comments because they flip me. They not want me to help anyone my way, in the way that humanitarian way. What I see is that we go very, very deep compassion. We use compassion. We not to use that I know I have more information than you. I'm better in a higher place. I have more general knowledge than you. So people, even YouTubers getting more, what do you call that? Attention. But no one see the oppressed, the downtrodden, right? They only see who has more information. This going on in the case of, also Haris Sultan, um, Ghalib Kamal, Gulzar Elia, shameless Pakistanis. Yeah, I have to talk about this here. So, they don't forgive, they don't forget. I at least go back to Ghalib Kamal, right? In his premiere, I see that he's not a there a Muslim. I was told by Gulzar Elia, I find out, not directly, but that he ex-Christian and not ex-Muslim. Anyhow, now Gulzar Elia, these Punjabi ex-Muslims have taken over his, what do you call it, they've become official, they've become moderators and all this. You see, bullies. So, uh, all these Punjabis, they want to, yeah, they have the takat. I cannot retreat from it. Sorry. These Punjabis in Pakistan, who do they think they are? Right? Some of them. So, anyways, if you have knowledge, we understand. Before also, I realized that we need knowledge, but using scientists like Richard Dawkins, like Haris Sultan has used, and what his name? Ghalib Kamal. All that information I can also read out from Wikipedia and all this, rectifying, memorizing, and so take a break. No, so this not a philosophical being, what, now I jump to what Ghalib Kamal say. What? You don't know? Okay, science having a lot of going fast in medical terms. We have X-rays and all this. Little your X-ray gone, molecules what it disturb, and more diseases coming. More diseases God giving us. So better we would have taken maybe another path to nature's healing, but we abuse nature. You see, I go through Sir Peter Russell. We abuse nature to such an extent that now even medical, whatever we're going through, what it helping us? I take body pain pill. It not heal me. I take antibiotic, not heal me. What use of all this? Now, I also have unanswered questions about God, see, I read the big book. I read the book about what Peter Russell talk about, Sir Peter Russell. And I not understand what the light, not the movement, zero. He tried to explain so well. But there's one thing he say very good, like this giving a slap on Ghalib Kamal and those people who say that, you know, those people who say that we, what do you call it? This being is what? This being not, this being is not philosophical. So Ghalib Kamal tried to dismiss someone, some poor person trying to explain to him. It's a shame, really, our ex-Muslims, ex-Christians also. This way. This being that is, the being that is. Even as Sir Peter Russell explained. And if you go deep into physics, you will see what there is something you ignore because you cannot reach. You not reach. Scientists have ignored the light. This the light travel, how light travel. Seeing from the point of view, I talking like now. I try to explain. I fail. Peter Russell, Sir Peter Russell. So I also, you see, because I have to, what God? Religiously, I follow God and then I fail to explain God religiously. Even to myself, what I scientist, I have to ignore all the medical ayats and relating to medical, how how the fetus grow and this and that, and what other now scientific related ayats in the Quran. I not understand. So I go take another side. Also general knowledge, my general. I come from Karachi American School. I stuck on that. First, forget the general knowledge and all this. Come back to yourself. What are you? And I also like, so Sir Peter Russell, now they attack me against him, about him, is, so never mind, what can I do? I still talking. Thank you so much. Britain give us decent people, really, that we can even wear short dresses, whatever we want, and go out. even dance on the street hop. They're not judging. Better, these people not judging others. As long as we not come a step on their toes, they go with their life, we go with our life. Very good people, Britishers. Some of them, most of them, I think. Most of them very good. So another thing I have is that I wish I had taken more maths, but something in O level happened. Some great calamity take place, and I get nightmares on maths. Although only 3 people solved this great, very tough add math. Like our sir say once the first time I joined CS, Mr. Sadakat Hussain said that this math question, very few people add math question I give you in class. I with Fahim Milwala and Zain Malik and all these people, um, right? Mr. Sadakat Hussain, our maths teacher, give us write it on the board, this problem, and say now, let's see anyone here solve it. Only 3 of us solved the problem in this maths class, right? Uh, Fahim Milwala, Zain Malik, and I solved the, because I know the very good way in American school they teach me, and I also have a tuition miss, my family friend, my aunt's friend from Habib Girls School. I go to her for tuition when I come back from London and join Karachi American School. But American teach very good the way of solving problem, very easy way. At that time, I remember, next time I join CS, I leave CS, come back, I'm jinxed. I feel I cannot, I have nightmares. I can't solve a problem. I go to Miss Jamila Zahidi to solve this math problem to her house. I get confused and confused. Then I say, I'm never going to touch maths in my life. Thank God I joined St. Joseph's College art section. Otherwise, I get the top marks in a Karachi American School. So now, how they find out through, ouch, this MC equals what? Then all this I confused. How they put all these things in maths equations. So I not to go that far. I also miss 9th class, and I promote myself to O level, uh, and also physics. I don't know what I do. Very easy. Physics may be coming in 8th, 9th grade. I skipped that. So I'm at a loss. I not understand. Ouch. So what happened is now you see where we go. So I have some unanswered questions too. And what Sir Russell say, that if you go deep, like in physics also, and he's very honest person, he even tell us about these scientists, how they ignore light because they say, no one's going to get it. Let us just, and he say, we don't know anything. You may say that the medical term science has given us a lot, technological advancement also, and this and that. But they really don't not know much. So where we have to start from scratch ourselves. Who are we? See, we have made buildings. We have made the life fast, but very materialistic. So I also not wanting, I like a spirituality because that like what? It's not my liking. It is just that it takes me there because when you a little bit contemplate, you see that without what this material world, not good all the time material. It make me into a shopping wreck spree. I go for shopping spree. I cannot afford this. So I have to sit back and think, who am I? Where I come from? I not know many answers. Although Anna, from that book, Mr. Goddess is Anna, I still not get it how you go backward. For if you know the answer three, you know the number three, right? You make all the questions and answer all for yourself. From the Mr. Goddess is Anna book by Finn. Now I could go on. How much time left for me to survive here? My it's the final countdown. So my love failed. I shocked. Watching, feeling my I think I'm going to die. I look very pale, and my side hurting me, and bleeding. Even qigong practice not helping me. I might die soon. So I take a break now. I cannot take it. Just telling you that I'm in a very maddening attack. And pain. Not so much as the mental attack is worse now. So I'm taking a break. Coming on Zahra Jawad Extra, Truth Seeker #1 channel. I have to come to record. Please reach out, help. Any questions, even my questions unanswered. Um, so sorry, I cannot take right now because I flip like a psycho. They not allow me to help out like I want to. You human beings crushed under powerful people, huh? And I not even finished. Sorry, Peter Russell. What I learned from him recently. Oh, it's like my answer questions. He also question like that. And human civilization, what we have done, where are we going? All this, right? Materialistically, we have gone advanced very, very exponentially, acceleratingly much. Okay, I can't go on. I'll end there. Thank you for being here.